Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Good evening, Adi. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening. I'm good, ma'am. What about you?
I am wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. Welcome to EngVarta. May I know where are you from?
Ma'am, I'm from Lucknow.
Lucknow. That's very nice. And what do you do?
Uh, mm, I'm
You are?
I'm a web designer. I'm a web designer.
Wonderful. Why did you take so long to decide what you do?
Actually, I'm thinking what I say
Okay, all right. How long have you been a web designer for?
since 2 years ago.
Since 2 years. So you have an experience of 2 years as a web designer. That's very nice. And Adi, is this the first time you have called on EngVarta or have you tried calling before?
No, ma'am, this is first time.
Okay, good. So tell me what exactly is the problem that you're facing when it comes to speaking in English?
Uh, First problem of my that I
Uh-huh.
did not get the right words,
Uh-huh.
and second that I don't have any environment where I
Okay.
can speak English.
Very
And
nice.
my third problem is that when I speak in English in with my friends or
Mm-hmm.
in my friends, I don't know what.
With my friends or to my
Then
friends. You can say
with
when I speak in English to my friends,
when I speaking English to my friends, then they laughing at me and they mocking up at
then
me.
they
That
laugh at you and they mock you. Terrible friends you
yes,
got. I think you need new friends.
that's why I'm not improve my
No
English.
problem. Okay. So see, Adi, I first of all would like to appreciate the fact that you have pinpointed and organized all your problems. Like, firstly, this is the problem. Secondly, this is the problem. It's a very nice thing. Okay. So now the
Okay.
first step is completed. You have identified the problem. Now comes the solution. So let's say you told me that I don't have an environment to practice English. That was your
Yes, ma'am.
second problem, right? But the
Hmm.
second problem, in fact, is your actual problem. Because of this, all the other small problems are happening. Whether you are unable to say the right words at the right time, whether your friends are laughing at you, all of this is happening because you don't have the right environment for English. And this is not just your problem, it is a problem for every Indian. Because we are not in London, right? We live in India,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
we all tend to have our own mother tongue or our native tongue. For example, you're from Lucknow, so I'm assuming that you must be speaking Hindi very fluently, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So see, whenever it comes to speaking in Hindi, you are very fluent because all your life, since your childhood, you have been speaking with your mother, father, family, siblings, friends, everyone in Hindi. But when it comes to English, that is not the case. So you have a very restricted approach towards English. You will only speak in English when you're taking an interview or if you're going for some project or if, for example, you have to talk to your boss or write an email, right? So it is
Yes.
very reserved and very restricted. But now what we have to do is that we want you to speak English as fluently as your Hindi. And the only way to do it is to speak English almost every day, just like you speak Hindi. Okay? The more you're
Okay.
going to practice, the better you will become.
Okay, ma'am. I have a question.
Yes, please.
Uh, Ma'am, uh, when I become a fluent English speaker,
When will you
and
become a fluent English speaker?
and what
Okay.
I do to
What do I
become a
need to
fluent.
do to become it?
Huh.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So, okay. We'll get to that part as well. So first of all, I want to tell you that, you told me an important fact that my friends sometimes laugh at me and they mock me. So that is first thing that I want to address. Don't, Adi, in life, there are a lot of things that people say. But you know how in Hindi we say, कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना.
Can.
So
Yes,
think
ma'am.
of your friends just like that because sometimes people will say because it's their job. Let people laugh, let people make fun of you or whatever. It's not going to harm you in any way, right? But when
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
trying to do something for your own improvement or your own betterment, that is something that will show results, right? Because if your friend says something, if your friend says you are a donkey, that does not make you a donkey, right? But if you're
Yes,
doing
ma'am.
something to improve your qualities, that will definitely, if you're studying MBBS, it will definitely make you a doctor someday, right? So similarly,
Yes, ma'am.
what you need to focus on is on the positives rather than your friends and what they're saying. Let them make fun of you. It's not going to impact you in any way. Okay? Don't let it impact you in any way. And now coming to the part where you asked me that how do I become a fluent speaker? Now there are 3 things that I would suggest that you have to consistently start doing, not from tomorrow, from today. Okay,
Okay,
just
ma'am.
from today you
Okay.
have to start doing these things. And I'm sure that within a couple of months you're going to see a lot of change. I'm not saying that you're going to become extremely fluent like Shashi Tharoor within 2 months, but definitely you will find a lot of difference in you. Okay? So
Okay,
what
ma'am.
are the things that you need to do? Now pay attention, okay? So
Okay.
people say that you should read newspaper every day. I don't believe in the same thing. I think that you are not required to read a lot of things. However, if you like reading or if you think that you would like to improve your vocabulary, definitely spend minimum 15 minutes. Now, it does not have to be like, 15 minutes you have to specifically take out for this. No. While you're brushing your teeth in the morning, just take out your phone, go to Google, type, anything of interest to you. For example, it could be related to web designing. It could be about Elon Musk going to Mars. It could be about Jeff Bezos launching another company like Amazon. It could be anything. Whatever is of
Yes.
interest to you. It could even be like a film story. Okay? Anything that you are interested in, just read it for 15 minutes while you're brushing your teeth. So you don't even have to, you don't have to take out specific time for it. You can do it while doing other things. 15 to 20 minutes every day you have to make a habit to read something in English. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Okay,
The
ma'am.
second thing is that you have to start watching English content, and I cannot emphasize enough how important this step is. It is very important that you have to spend at least 1 hour, half an hour, 1 hour, but consistently every day you have to watch English content. It could be English movies, it could be comedy movies, horror movies, romantic movies, whatever you like. You want to watch any movie,
Okay, ma'am.
you just watch it, but make sure that you are watching it every single day. Because see, now, like I mentioned, we don't live in London, we don't live in US, so we don't have that environment. Who is around you that will speak with you? Nobody, right? So you will have to create an
Yes.
artificial
Yes, ma'am.
environment for yourself. Right? You have to create that environment yourself. You can watch these movies. You have to listen to what the people are saying. You have to observe how they create sentence structures. And sometimes if you like what somebody says, a dialogue, just try to repeat the same. When we watch Shah Rukh Khan's movie and then we say, okay, bade bade shehron mein choti choti baatein hoti rehti hai. We memorize the dialogue, right? And then you see the
Yes, ma'am.
same dialogue. So similarly, you will also have to, when you like some English dialogue, memorize it and just use it in your day-to-day life. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
And
Okay.
the most important step, these are 2 foundation steps, reading and watching some content. Now, the most important step that is going to put all of this in practice is actual speaking. So see, you can read all you want, you can watch all the movies in the world, but it will not be helpful unless and until you actually start practicing speaking yourself. The words have to come out of your mouth yourself. Then only you will improve. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Good.
Understand.
So these 3 steps you need to follow consistently every single day for at least the next few months. And I'm sure that you're going to see a lot of difference in yourself.
Okay, ma'am. I'll keep this in my mind.
Good. Wonderful. So I think we have 1 more minute left. I have told you all the things
Okay.
that you need to do. So that is the feedback for you today. But now that we have 1 more minute left, tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, what hobbies do you have? What are your interests? What do you like to do in your free time?
I used to play BGMI, that Battlegrounds Mobile India,
Oh, PUBG.
and PUBG का भाई जो इंडिया का, and
Okay. I did not know there's another one like PUBG.
yes, ma'am. Actually, when
Okay.
PUBG has banned in India,
When PUBG was
then
banned in India, yes.
was banned in India because of Chinese company and all.
Yeah.
Then PUBG company has created a India server especially for
Okay.
Indian users.
Okay. Okay, so that is what you used to play.
Yes, ma'am. And
Wonderful. Nice.
and
So you enjoy playing games.
yes, ma'am. Mostly.
Have you ever played Call of Duty, Valorant?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You have? Very nice. Me and
Yes,
my
ma'am.
husband play it almost every night. We have like a proper
That's
team
amazing.
of players.
Yes,
Yeah.
I go whole squad.
Yes.